people of the internet, Hyperchaotic here. What you are about to witness is footage of me testing out this clip-on plug-in Bluetooth microphone that you may have seen a lot of people using in TikTok videos and YouTube Shorts. I personally bought one myself so I can increase the quality of my audio, hoping that I had chosen the right one. Now, I state that because there are a shit ton of listings from a shit ton of retailers on a TikTok shop with very similar looking devices that, for all I know, could be the same one listed multiple times for whatever reason. Could be a copycat doing the same thing. It could work with the same level of good quality. It could not. But as you will see from my results so far, it does not seem to be of good quality. Nonetheless, given that there are so many listings, keep in mind that there is a chance perhaps I just have a copycat bootleg copy that's of lower quality and I just basically got scammed. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a similar product. Be careful. But there's also a chance that there may be nothing wrong with the microphone, and it actually may be all on my phone. Because you see, when it comes to microphones and sometimes even speakers, sometimes the microphones and even speakers on your devices will sound bad because the firmware for it is bad. For example, I had a computer, an Asus computer that I no longer have a long time ago, they used to have poor quality speakers. But then one day, all I did was get a software update, a firmware update. That's it, a fucking firmware update. And then boom, the shit was so loud it blew out my eardrums at full volume. Whereas usually at full volume, I could barely hear a damn thing. But it did not only increase the volume, but made the audio quality better. All because of a software update. So there could just be a chance that the firmware for my phone is just not as compatible with this. However, to really pinpoint whether or not that is the issue, I would need to know how many people out there with a completely different device than mine, which say OnePlus, a completely different device than my phone, use the exact same microphone, but still have pretty decent audio quality. Because if most of those people with a different phone than mine, but the same microphone type, have better audio, why can't I talk today? Better audio quality than I do with the same microphone but a different phone, then the issue lies on the firmware of my device. And the same could apply to you if you get this, but still keep in mind on the possibility of getting scammed by copycat products. Anyways, on with the tests, and I will have 3 separate tests with recording through the regular camera phone app on my phone, recording through TikTok, and recording through YouTube. I will even put my phone down and walk away from it to see if the microphone still picks up my voice. Audio test with clip-on microphone on phone cam. Audio test with clip-on microphone with phone cam. Now switching to audio test without microphone. Clip-on microphone. Bit of a pain to pull out. I think I may have figured out the problem. Audio test number 2 with phone camera and the regular microphone with the camera. Tests, seashore. Audio test number 3 and 4. Audio test number 3 with the phone camera, starting off with the phone camera's microphone. Seashells, seashore. Sell your gold and silver 5 days only event. Now switching to the clip-on microphone. Microphone is synced. Seashells, seashore. Once again, sell your gold and silver 5-day only event. I'm not selling anything. Just audio test. Audio test number 1, no plugged in microphone of any kind. Phone microphone only. see how these sounds come out.
Personal audio test number 2, plugged in clip-on microphone. Very loose, so might be an issue. Explains why a lot of people tend to hold it. See how these sounds turn out. Personal audio test number 3, microphone is up to the face. Let's see if it makes a difference, because it seems like the previous clip sounded horrible. Perhaps I've wasted my money. Audio test number 4 with clip-on mic with fluff pop filter on. Not sure if this will make any further of a difference. An absolute pain to get on the first time.
Audio test number 5, and hopefully the final audio test, going from phone mic as is to plug in clip-on mic. First, plugged in.
Seems to be synced. Audio test. Does it sound any better? Does it sound any worse? Next should be the distance test. In front of the phone, off to the kitchen. Audio test on Matthew's room. Jackass immediately stops talking. Audio test complete. Hopefully.
Audio test recording through YouTube instead of TikTok and phone camera app this time. Recording through YouTube, audio test with camera microphone. Oops. Wrong. It is the clip-on microphone. Audio test with clip-on microphone. So once again, repeat from the mistake, audio test with clip-on microphone. Now removing, well actually let me just turn it off. Now turning off microphone. Now should be audio test with the actual camera microphone. Probably should have done that up onto the microphone with the clip on. Stupid mistake. Completely stopped recording. Completely unplugged some microphone. Now, audio test number 2. Starting off with the camera microphone. Will this sound better? Will this sound worse? Going back to plugging it in. If it's green, it's connected. If it's blinking from green and red, it is not. Audio test with the clip-on microphone. Once again, the audio test with the clip-on microphone. Let's see if this is any better. Final audio test recording through shorts. Once again, walking towards the kitchen to test audio distance. Note, chance audio may cut off due to disconnection error. Placing phone in a slightly better position just for that. Fingers crossed this bitch doesn't fall.
After voiceover, still included with the clip-on microphone, it seems that for some reason the clip-on microphone did not work while trying to record through YouTube Shorts, even though it did through TikTok with poorer quality. Let's see if it actually records through the clip-on microphone with this voiceover.
Yeah, so as you can see, they're not the best of quality, and I'm truly feeling like I wasted my money. I probably could get a refund, except A, I took too long. I was very busy that week, so, statute of limitations on that may have already passed, and B, I pay with a prepaid debit card, so getting that money back on a prepaid debit card will be a bitch and a half. So I'm just going to take a loss on the around like 13 to 16 bucks I spent, and it is what it is. Don't make my same mistake. Now, again, I don't know if I got a scam product or if this is truly just an issue with my device and my device only. Really quickly, I went through my original order history. Here's the original listing I looked at. Here is the name of the account for the retailers. So you let me know in the comment section down below if I got scammed or not, if you've ever bought anything from these guys, or if I'm just very, very, very unlucky that it's just not that compatible with my phone's firmware. I don't know. I might do one more test after, I don't know, completely restarting my phone or something. Let me try just, an audio recording software and see if it works better with that. I am more likely to use it with something like that than anything. So if it at least works with audio recording software instead of like camera audio for whatever reason, then that's at least good enough, because that's the primary thing I need it for more than anything. But if that's not the case, simply put, I fucked myself. I either got scammed or I got an unlucky device. Either way, I fucked myself. Don't make my same mistake. Make sure the product you're purchasing is the right one and may be compatible with your device. How? Just look at it and see if anybody else with the same device as you has, the same microphone, same whatever you want to use with it, and if it works. That's it. Just see if anybody has the same devices, and if they're compatible with each other. If they work just fine with the people who have the same ones as you. That's it.